Hey guys, welcome back to the homestead. Today we are getting ready for Hurricane Nicole. We don't really expect it to hit too hard in our area. It's supposed to be a Category 1 when it makes landfall, and that's supposed to be pretty well south of us, but then it is supposed to hook up and come across through our area of Florida. But by then it should be a tropical storm. Still, to make sure that we are ready for that, we are going to clean up the inside of the camper and put the slides in. And Ryan's going to do some work on the solar system to make sure that that's all up and running and ready to go, so that in case we do lose power, we have everything we need to keep the well pump running and the lights on here around the place, so that we can stay comfortable and happy through the storm. We are, of course, keeping a close eye on it, and if it does end up looking like it might be worse than we anticipated, we're gonna hook the camper up to the old Dodgy and head north and get out of the storm. But we don't really foresee that happening at this time. So far it looks like it's not gonna be too bad. One of the other things we're gonna have to probably take care of is we've got a little bit of sheet metal sitting here. And you guys might recognize by the shape of this what that's for. So we've taken you along through a lot of the old Chevy truck project, and I'm sure many of you have noticed that the fenders up there that we have are a little bit holy, so as are the doors and the hood and pretty much every other piece of sheet metal on that truck. Of course, being that it's a northern truck and always has been, it's seen a pretty fair bit of salt. So we were at the swap meet the other day down south of us, and we ran across these fenders, and you can see there's a little surface rust, but there's not any rot through. Pretty nice fender, and the one behind it is actually even quite a lot bit nicer than this one. It really has no rust at all. This one's got just a tiny bit on the back side up in this area on this fender, and then basically an absolutely perfect rust-free door over here also. So pretty awesome to get that sheet metal. We only paid 30 bucks a piece for those fenders. You can't even buy the new repop sheet metal for that. It's a lot more. So that was a great buy at the swap meet. We did manage to fit all of that sheet metal into that little blue Malibu over there. That was a pretty good challenge. We had to take out the padding for the back seat and finagle that door through the back door there and kind of lie it down, and then we were able to, with just tying the trunk closed and leaving it with a little gap, fit those fenders into the rear trunk. So that was our swap meet adventure. Probably should have taken the truck, but it was full of some of the yard debris and construction stuff that we've done in the bathroom remodel. So unfortunately it was already occupied, but we made it work. So sheet metal that's gonna head north with us for the Chevy truck project to continue next spring. All right, so we've wrapped up our little cleaning project in here, got all the floors swept and mopped down, so the slides are ready to come in. So we're gonna get that done so that we're a little closer to ready for Nicole. And you always want to listen and watch while you bring your slides in, make sure that nothing is hanging up.
And the slide toppers hold quite a bit of water in the middle, so when you start putting it in, it shoots it off the end. And you may have noticed our temporary test panels here. I'm not sure what we're going to do with those. I guess we'll keep an eye on Nicole, is it? And see. And I don't know if you guys noticed that on this slide, but they tip as they're going, and we'll come around and show you this slide over here. It's they tip in at the top on the way in, and the top will hit first, and then you'll hear it suck the bottom in and make that dig 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 as the clutch slips on the slide mechanism. And there's various different slides. This is just the one we have. So there we go. Sue has the slides in. So I think what we'll do is probably shut off the lights, close the camera. Yeah, we'll close the camera up and close the camper door too, just in case. But I think we're gonna go set the Rosie up to charge the batteries just in case there's an outage. So I'm gonna give the camera to Sue and we'll go do that. So our EG4s, you'll notice this one runs a little bit behind, and I've got to hook the computer up to it and see what's going on. See, it's alarming because it says it's at 25%. The others show they're at 50%. What we're going to do is we're going to set the Rosie up to top them right off today, just so we're ready. So currently, you saw we have some temporary modules out there. We don't know what our plans are here, but we needed something to be able to test the Rosie and the Midnight equipment. So we figured having a Rosie and some batteries temporarily sitting here that we can test on and lean on made sense. And yeah, hey, if Nicole comes through and is really bad and the building is still here, we've got 15 kilowatt hours of lithium backup. So we're gonna let that charge. We'll keep an eye on it. We still got some things to do around the yard. Little small things that we got to pick up. We got to make a run to what we call baseline, but we got a bunch of stuff, trim and stuff we took out of that bathroom that we got to get to the dump. And we'll probably take our umbrella down, and then we're just gonna kind of go from there. If things go horrible, you know, if it's looking like over the day today, if it's looking horrendously bad, we'll hook onto the camper and we'll head north. But at the moment, it's supposed to come in as a Cat 1 if it's lucky and come upland, and I think we're scheduled to get maybe 30-mile-an-hour wind and a couple inches of rain. So knock on wood, we feel pretty comfortable that it won't be that big a deal here, but you never know. So I guess that's probably it. We'll probably wrap this video up here. I'm not sure, you know, what else we got going on today. We may try to grab the camera, but it is you guys probably won't see this today, but it's election day, so get out and vote. We got to do that. A few other things, a few other errands to run, and of course we got to work and somewhere in there. And anyway, I've really rambled enough. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.